Long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, Mt.Ebbot, 2000 XT. Legends say that those who climb the mountain never return. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brought to us by the legendary Toby Fox 1 year ago as of this video's release. This, my friends, is my true pacifist playthrough, spoilerific, of Undertale. Welcome guys to probably one of the biggest projects that I'm going to be doing. Even though it's going to be probably, like, only 20 parts. The reason being is because that if you watch my update video 2 months ago, I have, well, basically me and my friends have gathered together to provide voice acting for all the major characters. Of course, when I'm recording, I'm going to be voicing the characters myself, so I know how much time I got to leave for them to actually get their lines in. I'll be sending the footage to them so they can give me the commentary so I can edit it into the final product, which is what you're watching right now. But yeah, here's the instructions to the game, so I don't even need to explain. Z or enter to confirm, X or shift to cancel, C or control to access the menu in-game, F for full screen, which I'm not doing because it will mess up my recording. Hold escape to quit the game. When your HP hits 0, of course, you get game over, you lose. That's basic RPG-ness right there. And you can use a PC controller if you want to. Just got to bind the buttons. But to be fair, I actually find this game easier to play with the keyboard, so that's what I'm going to be using. And name the fallen human. Well, like I said, I am doing this as a playthrough, so I want to warn you guys right now before I even type in the name here, because that's going to be spoilers already. I'm going to be putting the name that you're supposed to put in, but what you're actually supposed to do is put in your name, but I'm going to be putting in the character's actual name, because I know, I just know, and it makes the story, like, actually what it is in canon, so that's the thing. So there is going to be spoilers. I am going to be, like, talking about, like the game. I'm not doing this blind, I know what I'm doing, so, well, most of the time. I'm obviously going to be scrubbing up in certain ways, like in the usual ways I do. But you have been warned. If you haven't played the game before, do so now, because I'm going to type in the name that is the true name. And that true name is, if I can get there, because I keep tapping the button too quickly. That name is Kara. Or Kara, or Chara. I say Kara, so the true name. If you type in names of other characters in the game, it will actually prevent you from doing it. But this particular name is like the true name. If you type in Frisk, you'll get a hard mode. I might cover that in a bonus video maybe, I'm not too sure, but that means I would have to get rid of the current file I have already going, so that's kind of up in the air. But for now, we're sticking with Kara. And we're in the game. We just start the game immediately. Okay, so let's have a look at what we got. Kara, level 1, 20 HP, 0G. Alright, oh great, 0G. That's not a good sign. Items, can't access items. Stats. Our attack and defense are literally 0. Our stick is useless apparently, so is our bandage. 10 experience to next level, if it even means level. But yeah, looks like we fell down, like in that intro. We look like the kid from the intro. And, yeah, we had a safe landing, thank God. So I guess we should just find out where we are under Mt.Ebbot. Oh, hello. This is not creepy at all.
Howdy! I'm Flowey. Flowey the flower. You're new to the underground, aren't you? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here.
Should I be creeped out right now?
I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go.
Oh god, what's going on?
See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being.
So we can use our arrow keys to move around. That's a thing. We can't leave the boundaries of this box.
Your soul starts off weak, but you can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV.
Well, our LV is 1 right now. What does that stand for?
What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course.
Love in all caps. Right.
You want some love, don't you? Don't worry, I'll share some with you.
Okay, so if you're going to share some love with me, why are we in like some kind of battle screen? Because you're telling me to dodge and then you're telling me that you want to give me some love. That makes no sense. I see you winking there.
Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets.
Right.
Are you ready?
No.
Move around. Get as many as you can.
What if I just dodge them?
Hey buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay?
No.
Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! Friendliness pellets.
You mug! You said bullets. I knew it. I had a sneaking fear. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer.
Oh god, the box got smaller and I can't move.
Die!
Help! Wait.
What?
Okay then! Oh god, another monster! This ain't good news.
What a terrible creature, torturing such a poor, innocent youth. Ah, do not be afraid, my child.
I don't know if I should be or not.
I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs.
Oh, so you're a friend?
This way.
Wait, so where did Mr. Flower go? Well, he did get his butt kicked and it was a flame, so it must have been super effective. This music's so awesome. Can I go back? I can actually go back. Yeah, but there's nothing behind for us right there, so that's a thing. What's this? The shadow of the ruins looms above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored. Ah, well isn't that nice? Our save file's empty right now. I'm not going to save for now. There's a reason for that. Because you only get one save file. And I might as well talk about this now, just in case. Because even if you do not save, the game remembers what you do. It's one of those special games that actually keeps track on what you do. So even if you don't save, the game still knows that you've done stuff. And if you reset the game, it still knows that you've done stuff. So even if you save the game, that's only keeping your progress. But the game knows. And if you do certain things wrong, the game remembers. So keep that in mind. And if you do not save the game properly while going all the way through it, the games will still know that you haven't actually done so. It's crazy. So, yeah, but every time you see these stars, at least check them, because you get a full HP recovery, which is very nice.
Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins.
Okay, so don't touch the ones in the middle.
The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room.
Oh, so this is like a dungeon kind of place. Well, I've done enough dungeon crawlers. I don't need tutorials for this, do I?
Please adjust yourself to the sight of them.
True. Yep, I can touch those two. Nothing doing. The puzzle's already been solved for me, so that's great. Only the fearless may proceed. Brave ones, foolish ones, both walk not on the middle road. Well, thank you for telling me the solution, even though it's already been solved. Hello?
To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labelled the ones that you need to flip.
Oh, well, that kind of defeats the purpose. Well, it's the beginning of the game. It's going to be nice, ain't it? Press Z to read signs. Funny! I had to press that in order to read that particular sign. Stay on the path. Screw you! I'll go stupid over here if I want to. Alright, so... can't check the vines. Press that switch. Do I have to?
The first switch is over on the wall.
Yeah, you're not going to let me pass, are you? Nope. What did I even do? Screw you, lady.
No, no, no! You want to press the other switch. I even labelled it for you.
I want to pull this one.
No, no, no! You want to press the other switch. I even labelled it for you.
Fine.
Splendid! I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room.
Alright, now she's gone. Can I activate this one? Switch doesn't even work. Splendid! Absolutely spiffing.
As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not, the process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight.
Typical.
While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation.
Yeah, because that's clearly what I would do if I'm fighting for my life.
Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy.
You want me to talk to a stuffed piece of whatever? Okay. Okay, so now we're in our first, well, I say proper battle. This is more like a tutorial, of course. We have the option of fight, and we get to choose the target, and it will show the HP bar. And basically, you got to press the Z button to stop the white bar, and you will do damage considering where, like, relative to how much you hit. If you are to the middle, if you are further away from the middle, you'll do either less damage or just completely miss. If the number that appears that you do damage is white, then that's just normal damage. Red is mortal damage, and yellow is like yellowy orange is like a critical hit. However, because I'm trying to do a true pacifist playthrough, I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe except for this particular battle, because this battle actually does not count towards losing true pacifist status. So that's a thing. We have other options though. We have items which we can't open because we don't have any. We have act, which means that we can actually like interact with the enemy, do some stuff and all crazy stuff like that. And we also have mercy, which means we can either run away or we can spare them. And this is key to true pacifist. If you feel like you're going to die and you can't handle it, or you can't solve the issue, you might want to flee. Of course, with boss battles, you won't have the option to flee. Except for a few special cases. And yeah, that's kind of how the game will work here. And what you see in the box before you actually do anything is flavor text. It's basically your thoughts, Kara's thoughts, going through your head, telling you how do you feel. So right now we've just encountered the dummy. It's a little bit creepy on how the text sometimes wobbles, but that's kind of a thing. But like I said, I can actually show off fighting here, but I'm actually going to purposely miss. Because looks like it's going to fall over. As you saw there, I pretended I didn't press the Z button to stop the bar. So maybe I won't put the graphic on top, I don't know. But that's what happens when you fight. I thought if I did fight, it would end the battle anyway. So let's try some stuff. Let's check the dummy. Attack 0, defense 0, a coin heart, and a button eye. You are the apple of my eye. Okay. Dummy stands around absent-mindedly. Okay, let's try and talk to it. You talk to the dummy! Doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won! Yep. We had to try talking to the dummy. We're like, hello, and that was it. If you fulfill certain requirements, the battle will end regardless, even if you spare or knock them out or whatever. Of course, like I said, this is a true pacifist playthrough. Therefore, I'm not actually going to kill anybody. Therefore, I'm not going to gain any experience. Therefore, I'm going to be level 1 throughout the entire game. If you want to see a different run, I'm not going to be doing it, because I want to get the best ending of the game. That's like the whole point of me playing games, really. I like to get the best ending possible. And funny thing is, on the first run through the game, you can't get true pacifist. You can only get neutral, but if you do things correctly enough to try and attempt true pacifist on your first run through the game, as in like when that you just installed it, like I have, in this particular instance to do this Let's Play, then I'll be able to reload my file and backtrack to trigger true pacifist. I want to get that out of the way now in case there's any confusion. I did say I will be giving spoilers to explain how I'm doing this Let's Play. And if you haven't played the game before yourself, I'm sorry, I did give you the warning.
Ah, very good. You are very good.
Alright. So I thought I would just explain that quickly. So we still got like no items or anything.
There is another puzzle in this room. I wonder if you can solve it.
What, you gonna let me solve it myself? Oh, that's cool. Can't check the moss. Okay. Can I overtake you? Nope. Oh god! Foggit attacks you! This is the first instance of random encounters. Okay, now the thing about random encounters in this game is that they're actually finite. If you spare enough monsters or you kill enough monsters, they will eventually be appearing less and less to the point that they will never appear at all. But once you complete an area, random encounters should stop for that area so you can backtrack easily without being encountered all the time. Just thought I would let you know that as well. For stuff like if you're searching for secrets and stuff, you won't have to worry about bombing into random encounters once you complete an area. But yeah, let's try and be nice to this guy. Let's check it. Foggit, attack 4, defense 5. Life is difficult for this enemy. Right. Well, Toriel was not having that shit today. The funny thing is that she just comes along and is like, nope, it's a cop-out battle. So I guess she doesn't really care for enemies bumping into us right now. So we're not going to have the true experience of fights yet, because she's watching over us. The western room is the eastern room's blueprint. Ah, okay, I never actually put this 2 and 2 together. So you see this path here, on this screen? This is the path that you need to follow to get past the spikes in the next room. That's very clever. Sadly...
This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. Come on, follow me. Or walk on the spikes.
I like how she says, I'll let you solve this puzzle on your own, but as soon as we actually get to the puzzle, even after walking through the solution, she still feels like she has to lead us through it. But you'll still have to go back through it yourself if you want to backtrack, even though there's no reason to at this point.
Puzzles seem a little too dangerous for now.
Yeah, but I can do it myself. And plus, you can't even hurt yourself by walking into the fake spikes anyway. So it's not really a puzzle. It's just there.
You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you.
What would it be?
I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself.
Oh, that's no big deal. I walked into Flowey by myself, and look what happened. That was not good.
Forgive me for this.
Come back! Come back! What if the flower comes back? I'm not ready. Or am I? I don't know. Oh, this is odd. This place is pretty huge. I'm just holding left right now. That's all I'm doing. I'm just holding right. I always say left because I'm a lefty. I always make my left. Wow, this corridor is long. Oh, hello.
Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you.
Okay. I was getting worried for a second there because the place was quite long.
I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me.
She's a jokester.
However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself.
Are you saying it's dangerous to go alone? You're going to give me something?
I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone.
Zelda reference. Zelda reference.
If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright?
So do we have this cell phone? We do have a cell phone. Say hello about yourself, call her mum, or flirt. Well, let's say hello first. Dialing.
This is Toriel. You only wanted to say hello? Well then, hello. I hope that suffices.
Oh, well, that was a bit of a bland conversation right there. What else can we do? You know what, let's find out a little bit more about this goat mum.
This is Toriel. You want to know more about me? Well, I am afraid there is not much to say. I am just a silly little lady who worries too much.
I feel like you have more of a backstory than you're laying on. Oh, well, we can't ask about her anymore. Let's say hello again.
This is Toriel. You want to say hello again? Salutations!
Okay then.
Is that enough?
I wonder what else she would say. I don't think I've ever done that before. This is new for me.
This is Toriel. Are you bored? I should have given a book to you. My apologies. Why not use your imagination to divert yourself? Pretend you are a monarch.
That's a bit of an odd word. Why not just say king?
Rule over the leaf pile with a fist of iron. Can you do that for me?
Okay. What else would she would say? I'm curious now.
This is Toriel. Hello, my child. Sorry, I do not have much to say. It was nice to hear your voice, though.
Let's keep going.
This is Toriel. Hello, my child. Sorry, I do not have much to say. It was nice to hear your voice, though.
Okay, she just says the same thing. Okay. Well, that's enough of that. Let's call her mum.
This is Toriel. Huh? Did you just call me Mom?
Well, you're like a mum. You're like overprotective.
Well, I suppose. Would that make you happy? To call me Mother? Well then, call me whatever you like.
Mum. And now we have one option left. I know we just called her mum, but you know what? It's the final option. Might as well do it.
Huh? Oh. How adorable. I can pinch your cheek. You can certainly find better than an old woman like me.
Well. That was random. Why don't we do it again?
Oh dear. Are you serious? And after you said you want to call me Mother.
Oh, wow. Yep. I did it in the wrong order.
You are an interesting child.
What were you insinuating about that? I can't do it anymore. Okay. We'll just go into the circles otherwise. But yeah. Oh.
Hello? This is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try to solve them yourself. Be good, alright?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. If you just stand around, she'll just say that she's taking longer than usual, and we'll be standing there for, like, probably, 10 minutes? And we're already at 25 minutes right now, and there's a save point literally right in front of me, which is why I actually got moving. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. But there's a frogget. Are you going to fight me?
Ribbit, you must be human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please, use some mercy, human. Ribbit.
Well, from what that folks just said, monsters don't want to fight us because they want to. It's because they have some reason that we do not know yet. But they said if we can show them mercy, we should. There's no point ending their lives because they're obviously intelligent monsters. I mean, think of monsters in most RPGs. They're mostly either feral creatures that you hunt, or they're monsters like in Zelda where they just poof away in black smoke because they're created by dark magic. But these guys are like intelligent. They're like people, but they're like in monster form. So yeah, that's kind of where you draw the line in terms of like RPG reasons for killing monsters. These monsters are intelligent, therefore they're like people, and you'll be committing murder. That's why they want you to spare them. But that's how I think about it anyway. But I think that'll do for the first... Well, never mind. Right outside of a save point. Are you kidding me? Right outside of a checkpoint. Well, this is our first bloody battle. I guess I'll have to cover this now. Whimsun approached meekly. Let's... Oh, wow, we can spare it immediately. Because it's in yellow. If we go over here, spares in yellow, and that means we'll instantly win the battle. So, this is more of another giveaway battle. But you know what? Let's experiment anyway. We got a lot of stuff to check. Whimsun. Attack 5, defense 0. This monster is too sensitive to fight, so why did it get him away? Forgive me. Oh, we gotta dodge that crap. Well, I don't need to move. Whimsun is fluttering. You know what, let's calm this guy down. Halfway through your first word, Whimsun bursts into tears and runs away. Welp. Next time I'll terrorize it and see if I get the opposite reaction. And with that, that was a very anticlimactic first proper battle right there. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP 40 restored. And with that, we are done with the first episode of the game. Even though I'm at 26 minutes in the recording, I'm only 22 minutes in my playtime. That's funny because, you know, intros and whatnot, and the naming file screen. But yeah, in the next episode, guys, I'm gonna have to send this video off to the people who need to do the voice acting for this episode. They will appear at the end card, right before the actual annotations to go to the next episode or whatnot. And in the next episode, guys, we will continue through the ruins underneath Mt.Ebbot. Will we bump into Flowey the Flower again? Where the hell was Toriel gone? Who knows? See you guys in the next episode of Undertale, our true pacifist playthrough. 1 year anniversary of its release. See you guys then.